Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you all doing? Good morning. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Good morning, good morning, good morning, team. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Try to keep my mind sane. Um, but I appreciate you all for the prayers and the love. Thank you guys. Um, I know you probably don't want me to say this out loud, but shout out to Trending for listening to me this morning. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And to people who have reached out, I really do appreciate you guys. Please keep my family in your prayers. Um, about Kalisha King, child. We're gonna talk about Kalisha King and a couple things going on over there. And then of course we're gonna also talk about Ken's interview with Carlos King and Dr. Hamlin. Okay. So let me speak to y'all and then we're gonna get into everything. We're gonna get into everything. Good morning, Miss Pamela. Good morning, Lori. Good morning, Jimmy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, friend. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you. Good morning, Terry. How you doing, boo? Good morning. Oh, okay. Come on. The two Loris is in the chat today. Even including the one that get me together. This is the one that get me together right here, Miss Lori Eden. I remember a few months ago when she got me to snatch me up and got me together. Um, good morning. Good morning, Chef. I'm in Springfield, Illinois, visiting my grandsons. It was awesome to be in the time zone for 2 weeks. I'm now back headed to California. I'll be back to watch the replay again. Thank you for stopping by. Be please, safe travels. Safe travels to you. Good morning, Auntie Natty. Good morning. Special K, good morning. Cam, good morning to you, boo. Tina, good morning. Good morning. LaQuandra, good morning. LaQuanda, Lord Jesus, you gonna, baby, if I ever meet you in public, you probably gonna about slap me upside my face, ain't it? Cause you gonna be like, now, Chef, you just can't seem to get it right. I am so sorry. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I really do. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Clyde. Good morning, Miss Tina. Good morning, Tracy. How you doing today, boo? Let's see. One thing Tracy gonna do, she gonna put them candles up first. What's up, Audrey? How you doing this morning, boo? How you doing? Let's see. What's up, Moose Knuckles? What it do? What it do? I think me and Candace just got it clear that we're just gonna call each other Moose Knuckles at this point. Good morning to everybody. Good morning, Miss Linda. Good morning, Miss Catherine. Clyde, thank you. Thank y'all so much for the prayers. Nursing 38, Ring Bass, Lady B. Let's see who else up in here. Jacqueline Valencia. It is Valencia. It is. But you are going to receive. You're probably going to receive an email from me today. I want y'all to be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. Actually, do me a favor, Miss Valencia. You on Instagram, right? Can you send me a message so I know that you're so I have access to you. Good morning. Who said that? Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the prayers. I really do. I really do. Um, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. Um, it really is a true testament that right now we are honestly living in a really tough time, and we have to love on the people who love on us. Um, we have to love on the people who love on us, y'all, because the saying used to be here today, gone tomorrow, but it honestly should be here today and you could be gone in the next minute. Okay. So I appreciate you guys again for the prayers. Now, those of you who are in the Carolinas, or you are in the path of Debbie, the Hurricane Debbie, I am praying for you all. I know that some people are without power. Some people are without a lot of things. I pray that you all are okay. I really, really do. So if you're in that area and you're affected, please drop down in the comments and let us know, and we'll be sending out prayers for you because I hear that it's quite rough up there. I do hear that. Okay. Good morning to everybody coming in. Forgive me if I didn't get an opportunity to speak. But yeah, we are all praying for everyone involved. Okay. All right. So we are here to talk. I want to have a conversation, right? I want to talk about Carlos and the fact that he has said this twice now, which is really just from a producer standpoint, I would never say it. Him saying in interviews that he ain't met his cast is weird work to me. I'm not crazy. I know how it works. You have casting directors, you have all of these things. I totally get it. But I wouldn't, as a producer, get in an interview with somebody and say, I ain't never met this person. Now, what I think could possibly be going on is I think he's saying it so that Ken and Trish and all these people that have not met him won't say it first. That's what it kind of seems like to me. So, we're gonna listen to Ken's interview yesterday, but before we do that, I want to show you guys something. Hold on. Good morning, everybody. You can now, Valencia. It should be. It's my account is public now. You should now. Okay, let me get over here. And I'm gonna pull this up really quick. All right. Good morning to everybody coming in the room. Y'all, please hit that like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, and while I'm pulling this up, let's do this real quick. Shout out to all of you who have already purchased merch. You guys have been absolutely amazing with the merch. I think you guys are dope. But we're doing a giveaway, right? We're going to do 3 items of your choice from our store, plus a $25 Amazon gift card. To enter into this drawing, you can enter multiple times. $20 Cash App with giveaway in the memo line or Venmo. And we're doing 2 giveaways this month, one on the 16th and one on the 31st. Okay. So those are the rules. Okay. Of course, if you do multiple entries, if you do multiple payments, you get multiple entries. Okay. And so let me explain that piece of it. So let's just say you pay $20. That's your first entry. And if you would like to be added in there, you can definitely do $10 after that. So say you pay $30, you've been entered twice. Say you pay $40, you've been entered 3 times. Okay. All right. So make sure y'all get that for your boy. Okay. Period. Pool. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support. I'm sure that the mods can drop the link. Actually, let me drop it really quick. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Paste. Okay. There we go. So there is the store. But again, you get to choose 3 items from our store. And you get a $25 gift card. All right. So I'm excited. So let's get into it. Let's get into what we here for. And y'all, it is not on purpose that Mel's face is covered up with his logo. Let me take it off because I don't want nobody saying, why you got Mel's face covered up? Because I know it was not on purpose. I promise. It was not. Okay. All right. So let's get into some things. Oh, in case if y'all missed the merch, we got some Sarah tumblers. We got some of everything. Let me just let y'all check the store out just real quick. Let me see. Okay, so here's our store. Okay, we have some releases there. We have tumblers. We have the bug t-shirt. We also have clocked and block t-shirts. We also have bless the catch it t-shirts. We also have some Sarah. Y'all got that Sarah Miss t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see that right there? Y'all got that Sarah Miss back there. You know what I'm saying? So y'all go around there and get you one. And if again you're wanting to participate in the drawing or the giveaway, you know how to do so. All right. Y'all go check that out. All right. Go check it out. Go check it out. Go check it out. And get you a little something off there. Get you a little something. All right. So Carlisha. Happy. What is the thing? I don't even know what today is. Happy Tuesday, raindrops. Yes, honey. We're going to get into some things. Now, yesterday, Carlos took to his Instagram to make this post. Okay. And I see what you're doing. I peep what you're doing. I peep what you're doing. Okay, y'all see this right here, don't it? Y'all see this. Max launches own hub featuring Love and Marriage Huntsville franchise and Bell Collective. This ain't new, y'all. This article was actually released in July of 2023. Ain't nothing new about this article, but Carlos posted it 17 hours ago as if it was something new, okay? As if it was something new that he had going on over there. So if y'all want to go watch the shows, all I got to do is go over there to the Max. It ain't new. Not no new tea. It's nothing new, okay? So hate to burst his bubble or rain on his parade or anything of that sort, but it's not new. It's just not new, okay? It's not new. So I just thought I would share that with you guys because this was posted on his page, and I thought, I'm gonna just go on and tell the people right now, it ain't new, girl. It's a year old, if longer. Okay, so I just thought y'all should know that. All right, so what we're gonna do is we are going to. Oh, and let me just go ahead and post the proof that it's an old article. Hold on. You know, because people will probably think, oh, you don't like Carlo King. And let me just show y'all. Warner Brothers released this article. Look, okay, here we go. So here is where they released it. It tells us all the things of the things of the things of the things. Okay. But the article was written on July the 31st of 2023. Today, Max launched the own hub. Again, this is over a year old. Okay. I just thought y'all should see it so y'all know that I didn't make it up. That's all. I just want y'all to know that. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Okay. So we are going to get into this interview with Ken, Dr. Heavenly, and Carlos. Now, we already listened to Trish. Okay. So we're here to look and listen to Ken. And I say look because the man is fine. The man is fine. Oh, he's real fine. Okay. All right, give me 2 seconds and we getting it pulled up. And I want
you know what nobody talks about when it comes to building a content creator business? That if you're not using a tool like Honeybook to stay organized.
Yeah.
Hey, Raindrops. Now, before we get into this video, I want to.
Hey, Raindrops. Now, before we get into this video, yes, honey. Okay, hold on.
talk to you about joining my community. Yes, my YouTube.
I want to talk to you about joining my community. Yes, when you subscribe to my channel, you will get notifications and
yes, honey, girl.
YouTube community of subscribers. So make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. It helps build the channel and build our community. I love it when you guys comment and post. So remember, make sure to like and subscribe to this channel.
Girl, y'all be needing help, honey. We help these people out, baby.
How are you? There's a lot going on, baby. You know.
I'm doing pretty good. I've heard a lot of rumors out there about me and about Married to Medicine and all of that. But you know what? I ain't got shit to do with it.
Well, when one door closes, another opens, baby. And I guess it's open up internationally.
I wanted to open up for everybody. Yes, I want everybody to be okay.
Well, I love that for you. So I can't wait until this upcoming season of Married to Medicine. Clearly, it's going to be full of surprises.
Time to make a cake. Can you take that head off?
Turns August. I misspelled the 16th chapter. Y'all got me. So Love and Marriage Huntsville returns August 17th. Family Empire returns August 16th. And today, Heavenly, we have a very special guest.
Who you got for me today?
Let me just break him on in.
Okay.
Heavenly, we got a very special guest. Yes.
Girl. Listen. I just want to say this. Hold on. Let me put this thumbnail just real quick. Okay, I just want to say this. Mods, if y'all happen to see someone come in here and got some shit to say, please get them out of here. I'm not in the mood. I will cuss y'all out and I really don't care. Okay, I'm just letting y'all know right now. I'm literally here to have a kiki. If you do not read the room, get out of here. Okay, and mods, you have my full permission to get them out of here because I'm not in the mood at all. Okay. Thank y'all, mods. I really do appreciate y'all. Let's go.
What's up, Ken? How you feeling?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm trying to make a cake. Can you take that head off of me? I want to see what's going on.
I didn't get a chance to get
Turn your screen the other way. Can you turn your screen the other way,
Ken? So we can see all of you.
There you have it. Now come on down, baby. We need to see what's going on.
Don't go all the way down. This is PG-13.
All right. Can you put a little closer? We want to see your eyes. The eyes of the soul.
Hold on. I can try to scoot back a little bit. There we go.
Ken, where are you?
You don't see me?
I can see
so
you.
Where you at? That's what she said.
So I'm actually traveling right now. I took the boys to SummerSlam yesterday. So I'm in Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio right now. I was on the way home and I had to pull over and hop on this call real quick. So.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you for taking the call. We appreciate you on that. Ken, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you from? What you like to do?
Well, before we do that, Heavenly, I would like to say I never met Ken.
Me neither. Hell, I'm trying to get to know him.
No. I just want to say to Ken, it's nice to meet you, Ken. Thank you so much for doing the show. I love what you and Trisha are bringing this season.
See, that I would not say. I would not say that. I just would not say that. I just would not say that as a producer. I would not say. I ain't met him. I just would not say that, y'all. I just would not. I really would not. I just would not say that. I think that is very. Oh, her. Good morning, Harold. Her mouth is running fast because I sped it up. Carlos talked too slow for me. So in this situation, you know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't tell nobody that I ain't never met my cast. It make it sound like you ain't even seen the man on a doggone thing on the camera or nothing. Girl. Child, let's go.
And I just wanted to say, A, nice to meet you. B, thank you for saying yes to doing the show. And C, you guys are a great addition. So I just wanted to say that. Heavenly, go ahead.
What's up, Ken? Tell us a little about yourself. This is not a job interview, but we just want to get to know you a little bit better. What do we not know about you?
Okay, so originally I'm from Ohio. I'm from Dayton, Ohio. I moved to Alabama when I was about 9, and I've been in Alabama ever since. I graduated high school in Alabama. Pretty much been all over since I've been an adult. I joined the military when I was 21. I worked for the government for a few years, and after I left Afghanistan, I started my own trucking company. And trucking is what I do professionally right now. I own a trucking company with a partner.
Okay, cool. How'd you meet Trisha?
So,
how not to pay off your credit cards. I owe $20,000 on my cards. How fast can I pay these off with minimum payments? 100.
Over the years, me and Trisha have, we've been on this fitness journey. We both are from or are in Huntsville, so it was just over the internet for a few years. We knew of each other from working out. Of course, she's in great shape, and we both were like, it was like motivational thing. Like she motivated me, I motivated her. We never met in person up until like end of 2021, 2022. But yeah, it was one of those things where I met her in the gym, and I kind of ran from her because I was kind of nervous. I was scared. I'm not really like that much of a people person. So yeah, that's how we met.
So was this, when you met her, when did you start dropping in the chocolate emojis? Was that?
So the chocolate emoji thing is it's a funny thing because Trisha made me aware of her past and her situation with her husband. And it was never, he tries to make it seem like me and Trisha had this like secret love affair, and it was never that. Everything that me and Trisha had up until we actually started dating was straight, motivation, fitness. It was never any like secret encounters, any link ups or meetups or anything like that. The chocolate emoji thing is just, I'm chocolate. So I guess that was an emoji she used. It was always the chocolate emoji with the muscle arm. So that's how that came about. I think it's one of those things that was exaggerated, but it really wasn't that big of a deal.
Was she intimating like M&M's, chocolate melts in your mouth and out of your hands? Is that
nah. She's not even that type of, she don't even now with us being together. Nah, she's not that type of person.
You know what, Ken? I have a lot of respect for you, but I want to ask you some questions, but I want to know how a manly man feels about it, and I think you're that. Okay, so if a woman is married, do you think it's appropriate to have a relationship where y'all encourage each other, maybe work out together in a platonic sense if you're already with someone?
So when I first found out, when we were doing the whole back and forth thing, of course I did my own due diligence. I went through her page, and I did see the guy. So we did have a conversation. She did tell me she was married. Trisha never hid that she was married from me. As we never really had real in-depth conversation because me and Trisha wasn't trying to get to know each other on a level like that up until 2021. Like I said, most of the conversations we did have were about fitness. Everything was about fitness, workouts, stuff like that. And I feel like in a marriage, when somebody is, in this industry, you're going to have conversations. For me, it's about the conversation. Like she's a trainer, she's a fitness influencer, a fitness enthusiast. So people are going to reach out to her about fitness. And as long as it's about fitness and things like that, I don't see the problem.
Oh, very good. For me, maybe I'm insecure, maybe I'm crazy, maybe something like that. If my man is a fitness person, right? He needs to reach out to another man, not a female. I don't even think that's just me, but maybe I'm just crazy. It's me. Okay. Right. I got a question for you. So is there anything said, done, or revealed on the show that you wish you would have known before the show started taping?
I wouldn't say necessarily that I wish I would have known I think the whole Martell situation has been blown out of proportion. I think I did tell her like, hey, yeah, you should have told me that y'all met up for whatever reason, just so it wouldn't be a surprise because, it was said that y'all never ever had any, I call it a personal encounter. If I go to somebody's house, it's personal, but.
Wait a minute. Do what, Cam? I needed this laugh. Cam, do what? Carlos Booty wore his silky PJs. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody put Cam in timeout. Oh my God. Good morning to everybody coming in. Good morning to everybody coming in. Oh, you said Carlos. Oh no. Oh my God, I'm gone. Okay.
just from all the conversations I had with her and the conversations I even had with Martell, like, I think, more or less the situation got blown up because of who Martell is. And that's not to say he's a bad guy, but, he's a ladies' man. Everybody know how, he gets down with the ladies. So I think that what has made that whole situation more than what it was.
You know what? I'm a woman, so I think totally different. And I know men are from Mars and we from Venus, or vice versa. But my thought process would be the problem lied where she didn't tell the truth from the very beginning. She said she had never been to his house. You know what I'm saying? That's what she told the ladies. So my issue is, why would she lie?
That's a question I can't really answer for Trisha. Me and Trisha had the conversation about it. I told her, from that point going forward, there's no reason to hide anything. And I think I could be wrong, but I think she didn't want to really tell me that because she didn't want me to think what everybody else is thinking. Going to Martell house, for training, most people are not going to believe that. It's most people are just not going to believe that. So, yeah, I understand. I kind of understand why. I wish he wouldn't have. But here's the thing: Trisha's my woman. I've been with her long enough to understand her, and I'm going to back her. I like with the whole not telling the truth about it. Yeah, we had our conversations about it, but she's not a woman that is going to sleep around. She's not a woman that's going to do all those things that I guess come along with dealing with Martell. So I don't have an issue with it, and it was before me. So even if it did happen, it was before me. Like, what am I supposed to be mad about something that happened before me?
I think that's the thing I wanted to know too. So, because I want to make it clear for the audience to digest. So, when you guys auditioned for Love and Marriage Huntsville, and the process, we ask you guys, like, who do you know on the show?
Right.
Obviously, you guys came in through Stormy, because Stormy and Trisha are friends, and you and Stormy's husband, Courtney, have been friends since y'all were like kids, pretty much.
Right.
Before we started filming, and even during the casting process, did Trisha ever reveal to you that, hey, I know Martell and I trained him once, or tried to?
She definitely told me about knowing Martell. She didn't tell me about the training situation. But we had dealt with Martell on a number of occasions before, so I told her, like, hey, is there anything that you need to let me know? Let me know that. And she did omit that she had trained him. So again, that's where, the disconnect was on that whole situation. But
Squarespace's creative tools let you design a unique.
I mean, it's hard for me to kind of like dwell on it because it did happen before me. So that is not the issue. The omitting or the lying about it was the issue, because going forward in our relationship, I need to know that you're going to tell me the truth about certain things or about everything. But again, it was a little mistake she made, and I'm not going to beat her on, I'm not going to keep getting on bad about it at her.
Because the thing is this that I've learned from relationships, right?
Right.
Especially.
Okay, I'm not gonna do as much talking on this, right? But girl, if you lied about going to somebody's house, or you lied about doing anything like that, girl, you lie about anything. So I'm sorry. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, Ken, okay, Ken. Ken. Okay, let's go.
When it comes to men do ask their ladies, like, look, if there's anybody you dealt with in the past, let me know so I won't be embarrassed. So obviously you didn't know until he's filming it, and you found out on camera for the first time. When the cameras went off, right, after we filmed that scene where she nervously told you through the skin of her teeth, literally, that she went over his house. Now, one thing I'm good at is understanding the difference between a gym and a house, right?
Right.
So when she told you that she couldn't remember where they met, right? What was that conversation like after we left the house filming? Were you upset? Did you leave for a few days?
No, during that moment, the only thing I was like, that you know where you've been. Like, nobody don't know where you've been. Like, if I come across a woman in the store and it's been years since I've seen her, I still know where I met her at, where I went with her, where we've been. That's not something I'm going to forget. So yes, initially I was like, hold on, there's got to be more to this story because you keep, it just don't sound right. It don't. It really is like, now we got to have a more in-depth conversation about it. And at first it was nothing and I didn't care. But now we got to have a more in-depth conversation about it because things it's not adding up. But I wasn't, in that moment, during that time, I wasn't angry. It was confused, needed a little more clarity on what was going on, And again, like I said, I wasn't going to be upset if something did happen because it was before me. I was going to be more or less upset about omitting the situation, omitting what happened, leaving out detail, and then allowing it to come out when, you could have told me and I would have been like, yeah, I know about it already.
My name is Lucy, and I have to figure out who I am.
Sorry.
Dang. Y'all, before we continue to keep going,
please try not to take
y'all
the wrong way.
please do me a huge favor and hit the like button for me. I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the 200 people in the chat. Good morning to you all. And let's keep going.
I just want to know how you feeling. So if you're feeling like somebody was going to be on reality TV, and you know how reality TV is, I don't know if you did any research and what people are going to do and say, how do you have so much confidence in this woman? I don't know Trisha from Adam Ant, you know what I'm saying? But I do know men. For me, if a man started out the relationship or the reality TV show on a lie, it's hard for me to gain that trust. How can you say, I know my woman, she doesn't sleep around? How do you know that? You don't know, do you? Really?
Yes, I do know. I've been with her. I've been with her since, from the time we got together. You know what I'm saying? Our conversation, our communication is like, we're always together. We spend more time together than apart. Like, we're literally always together. Our trips are like, we don't really separate from each other. Like, I think for me, I'm a security blanket for her. Like, so she always likes to stay attached. And during that, during this time, I've gained kind of like the same attachment. I can only go by what she tells me. Yes, she lied to me, but I know that this woman is not. I'm not going to take that lie and automatically make it, oh, she's sleeping around, she's cheating on me. That don't make sense. That's not really, a thing that I'm going to do. I'm not going to judge her based off one mistake, And I want to get. This is one thing that I do want to clear up, and it's not in no way, shape, form, or fashion in me being cocky, arrogant, conceited. I don't want it to be taken like that. But I am aware of who I am, the way I look, my success, the things I offer. And there's no woman in this world that can make me be gone. Like, it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Like, I could be one of those guys that out here that I can have a woman for Monday through Sunday if I wanted it to be like that. So I'm 100% confident in Trisha. I'm confident in our relationship. I'm confident in the things that we have going on, the places we're going. Do we have issues sometimes? Yeah, Trisha has a horrible attitude sometimes. She knows it. She's hard to communicate with sometimes. But a lot of that stems from her past and her relationships, and it's something that I'm willing to stick around and work on with her.
That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. I've been on reality TV a long time. I've been with my husband 27 years. We've been married 30 years. And one thing I want to just tell you, Ken, and I'm not going to belabor the point. I've met people that have been together 24/7 and not knowing their husbands was on drugs. I've met people that have known each other and then not knowing their husband was gay. So my whole thing is we never know. I don't know. So for you to have that much confidence is inspiring to me, because I know that you don't ever know. When somebody told me my husband was cheating on reality TV, I could always know what I think of him. But at the end of the day, I don't know anything for sure. And I just want you to leave that little tidbit in your mind. But I'm going to leave that alone and I'm going to let it go on and I'm going to keep moving. Now, what caused you to miss our last interview? Because I know we had a standing appointment. Did we not, or no? I'm just asking. What caused you?
I love a standing appointment.
Listen, I want to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you about much of anything.
I just say it ain't none of my damn business. That's
no. He's gonna be honest.
It's what it is. It's probably somebody gonna find out about it. Me and Trisha had a disagreement, and one thing about me is I don't like somebody to try to make a fool of me. That's one of the reasons why I wouldn't stay with a woman I felt like was playing in my face. Everybody keeps using that playing in my face thing. Like, I'm not that guy. So we just had a disagreement. I think Trisha's attitude about certain things, about certain situations when she has to be held accountable, sometimes it can get a little much. And I've been going through a lot of stuff through myself. My brother is in prison. I have a friend, that's going through his own personal issues, and I have to be the backbone and the shoulder to lean on and the shoulder to cry on for a lot of people. So when it comes to Trisha, that's like a safe space, where I consider should be a safe space. So when me and her have certain situations that don't really, the communication isn't there, it probably pisses me off the most. So I think time build up made us, a whole situation blow up more than it had to. I kind of lost my cool and lost my temper, and I left. I typically don't leave. I typically go across the street and sit in the car and breathe a little bit, but I left. I went out of town. I stayed in a hotel for 2 or 3 days, and I had to get my mind together.
Hello, fix your face, nigga. Just fix your face. Damn, he's trying to be true. At least he's truthful. You know what I'm saying?
Honey, I can't.
You act like the African ain't never went and left and spent some days away. The African done left before. I don't know. I'm just joking. I'm joking, Carlos.
No, the thing is this. Trisha intimated.
Okay, I got a question for y'all. I just want to know. because a lot of people took this literal, right? Do y'all think Carlos is actually with an African? Do y'all think Carlos is actually with an African? I just want to know. Do y'all think that? Let me know. Do y'all think that Carlos is with an African? I'm gonna just ask that and I'm gonna let it keep on going. Y'all, please hit that like button. It's a free way of supporting the channel. I just want to know if y'all think he really with an African. Okay, let's go.
Well, let me ask you this. Did you see our conversation with Trish?
Oh, wait. One other thing I wanted to say. He said, y'all, sorry if my voice is changing. He said that Carlos just said he was about to tell Heavenly he casted him. What does it mean if you casted him? Clearly, you say you don't know the man. You ain't never met the man. So, Carlisha, please.
No.
You haven't watched it? Okay.
I don't really watch the show either. Like I don't keep up with it. I try to stay off social media. I don't really keep up with a lot of stuff.
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Okay, so Trisha did inform us that you two got to a disagreement. I wasn't aware, nor was Heavenly, that it was so bad that you left the state of Alabama. Okay, and that you stayed in a hotel. How long were you gone?
It was just like a couple of days. I think it was a Saturday, and I came back.
I'm Millie, a content creator coach and business owner. If I had to start my business from zero, I would have
Monday, I think. It was like Friday, came back Sunday. It was just like 2 days.
Okay. I have a few questions for you, but I want to start here. Trisha did inform us, Kim, that your argument that occurred the day of our scheduled interview had a lot to do with comments, had a lot to do with the Martell situation and what's happening as we're filming today. You know, there's new information that's coming out based on somebody introducing Trisha to Martell. Right. And you guys were filming the day prior and it all blew up when we filmed that particular day. Are you, because at the end of the day, you're one of the nicest guys I've met. Obviously we're meeting virtually, but you're still a man and you're very alpha male and you're a very masculine man. And there's only so much a man can take. Sure. At some point, did that argument that occurred last weekend, did it have more to do with you're tired of people trying to embarrass you, less than it had to do with the Martell hope of it all?
So the one thing, like I said, the communication with Trisha is really hard. One thing I hate is when I tell you something and I'm very detailed. So when I tell you, I'm telling you exactly what I want you to know. It's exactly what it is. And Trisha was trying to make it be about something else. This situation, the situation occurred was never about Martell, Marquez, or anybody outside of our relationship. It was about me and her and the communication that we have and we should have. It never, like, I don't care about Martell, I don't care about Marquez, I don't care about comments, I don't care about none of that. Like that, none of that moves me to in a way that I will bring it into my household. It just don't work like that for me. And I was trying to get it the night before. I was just explaining to Trisha, like, hey, when we get in these certain situations, if you want people to see you in a certain light, you want people to understand our situation, understand what we got going on. As your man, I'm trying to guide you and direct you in this situation. Am I saying that you don't know what you're doing? No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is there's another way, there's a better way, there's an opportunity for you to get ahead of the situation yourself. She didn't understand that. Like sometimes with Trisha, questions are automatically accusations. And you know, and that just stems from her past relationship. A lot of that stuff that we go through is just trauma. It's just stuff that she's been through.
That would mean you would need to go get some help. That would mean Trisha would need to go get some help. Am I correct? If we're talking about past traumas, that would mean you would need to go get some help, some therapy. Happy Tuesday, raindrops. Yes, honey, the word of the day needs to be therapy. Yes, when you go to therapy, you won't have to worry about these types of things. Go to damn therapy. Go to therapy. Anyway, let's keep going.
Things that she's seen, and she takes certain things that I do and make them be exactly what this other person was doing. And I'm like, nah, baby, that's not what I'm doing. I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question for clarity. That's it. I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm not saying you did do it this way or that way. I'm just asking you to tell me exactly what it is. And Trisha has a hard time with that sometimes. And I tell her this too. I'm like, sometimes that can be looked at as deception. If you don't know how to communicate about certain things that are going on, and you seem a little like you don't want to talk about it all the time, somebody's gonna think you're lying, including me sometimes. So that's why I'm gonna ask you those questions so I can have the clarity, so I won't have this time to make up any ideas and assumptions for myself. So. that was the basis of the whole argument. And then when we went to do what we were supposed to do, she just went all off script. She just went all off to the left. Oh, Martell and Marquez, they live in this. I'm like, dude, I don't give a damn about them. Like, I don't talk about them like that. Like, I could care less about that. And when I asked her why she did that, she said she was mad at me. I was like, really? Like,
She's mad at you?
Yeah, she was mad at me because of the night before. And I'm like, bro, you shouldn't really even been mad at me for the night before, because I was just asking you, hey, what is this? Because this is what it looks like to me. So help me understand so I can see where you're coming from when you do things a certain way. And for Trisha, I was automatically accusing her of doing something. And I'm like,
right.
To me, in my eyes, in the world's eyes, that's a guilty conscience. That's somebody who doesn't want to be held accountable for something that she's either hiding or that she's either done. And I'm like, if you keep acting and responding like that, you're only going to give people more reason to believe that you're sneaky, that you're lying, you're playing in my face, which I know it's not that. You just don't know how to communicate.
No, I mean, from the audience, I don't know y'all from a can of paint. A lot of people think I may have insight, or Carlos says inside. That's the way it looks to the audience,
No,
so,
sure.
let's get lighter, because I think we're probably getting too deep. What about the DMs? Are a lot of women in your DMs?
I mean, I think for me and Trisha, a lot of people are in our DMs all the time. Like, it's always like that. Like, I don't like,
Ken, since you've been on the show.
I owe $20,000 on my cards. How fast can I pay these off with minimum payments? 109 months, so you'll pay about...
Sorry, I'm not a rich girl, so we have to watch these commercials. I told y'all I'm not a rich girl.
I ain't gonna lie. I've always had a lot. Like, every day, like, my DMs are like go crazy. If I could post a picture of gumdrops and people gonna be in my DMs, I will say a lot of people who watch the show,
You damn skip it, because I be in there. Post a gumdrop if you want to. Post one. Post whatever you want to. I'm on my way. Sure is, man, sir. Also, I just got this one question. Does Ken look better in motion or moving around? You know what I mean? When you see people in motion or you see them moving around, they tend to look different or better or whatever the case. Because, a lot of people were saying they wasn't feeling Ken's face, which I never thought that Ken wasn't. His face is attractive too. But I think hearing him talk. But then on another hand, sir, let me just finish watching the interview. Let me shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
It's kind of weird, because the same women that are telling me to leave Trisha are the same women that are telling me I'll treat you better and I'll treat you this and that. But I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, if me and Trisha are wrong for starting a relationship or engaging in conversations like while she was supposed to be still married, wouldn't it be the same thing? You hitting me up while I'm in a relationship? Like, it'll be the exact same. So why would I leave her and come to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a pot on the kettle black. Like, so I don't really, the DM stuff, it is what it is. I'm gonna have people in my DMs regardless of.
So y'all look at the DMs together and laugh at them together?
Yeah, like, that's the thing. So when people ask, like, when Trisha says she was private, she's private with the world. She's not private with me. Y'all just don't know. I know it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, some football player was just in her DMs a couple of days ago. She came directly to me about it. And he's actually an active football player. A guy who.
What team?
Okay,
well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Have they won a Super Bowl?
Maybe a while ago, yeah. I think
a while ago.
Yeah, it's been a minute. He's a younger guy. Like, he's an active player too. Like, he plays. Like,
hey, he watches the show?
I don't know if he watches the show. I don't know if that's how he saw her, but that's the thing.
Carlos, girl, put your bussy up. Put your bussy up, girl. Put your bussy up. Girl, what is you doing? Girl, what is you doing? You look real. Put your bussy up. Girl, what is we doing? Girl. He doing more than not showing he messy. Put your bussy up, girl. Damn.
Like, I don't know if I should say this out loud, but like, I've had people from other shows, like popular shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've come in contact with women who are on platforms, on bigger platforms that have been, so it's not like it's.
Have you ever had a real housewife being your DMs?
Oh,
a housewife from Atlanta.
I wouldn't say in my DMs, but I've interacted with some.
And what did this Atlanta housewife do to you?
I ain't saying no names now. Like,
that's not. What did
Girl, what is wrong with y'all? What the hell is wrong with y'all? Put y'all hot boxes up, my Lord. But y'all, did y'all hear the shade that came through? He said, well, I gotta run that back. I bet it was Sheree too. I was thinking that. I'm about to run this back because did y'all hear Ken throw that shade? Oh God, I needed that laugh. Oh, let me run it back for a few seconds. Y'all pay attention to Ken. Ken is shady as out of her. Ken is shady. And I don't even think he having an intent to be shady, but just listen.
Out loud, but like I've had people from other shows, like popular shows. You know what I'm saying? Like I've come in contact with women who are on platforms, on bigger platforms that have been, you know. So it's not like it's.
Have you ever had a real housewife be in your DMs?
Oh,
a housewife from Atlanta.
I wouldn't say in my DMs, but I've interacted with some.
And what did this Atlanta housewife do to you?
I ain't saying no names now. Like
that's fine. What did this Atlanta housewife do to you?
Nothing. I was in a relationship then, so it wasn't nothing that was going to move.
Carlos, what the hell? What the hell? What did she do to you? And popular shows. That popular show took me right out of their popular show. Popular shows took me out of here. Carlos is Lord.
Me like I was with somebody, so I didn't have no interactions with them. Like it was cool to know that they were interested, but I'm not this.
You didn't try to pursue it like just how like dudes are like just to say like yo I smashed that.
That's lame. That is very lame. I would never do nothing like that. Like that is lame. Yeah, because here's the thing.
Carlos, you've been hanging out with Marty Mar too long. You've been hanging out with Marty Mar too long. You've been hanging out with Martell too damn long. Okay, that's exactly what you've been doing. You've been hanging out. Everybody ain't like Martell. Okay, as a matter of fact, Martell is the only Martell. Yeah, he over here trying to act like this is Martell. This is not Martell. It's not Martell. Everybody is not Martell. Okay.
I'm not one of those guys. Like I've traveled the world. I lived in Thailand. Like I lived there by myself. Like I've been places that most people, that's a dream vacation. So it's not like I'm not gonna get on TV and start acting weird. This is not something like I've lived this type of life even before this. So it's not like something that is brand new to me. Like it's not new. It was fun in my younger days, but I'm with Trisha now. I don't care about none of that other stuff.
So question, did you learn anything about Trisha or Trisha learned about you on TV that you didn't know before?
Nespresso presents a summer that goes on and on and on.
Before we continue, good morning to everyone that is coming in the room. Please make sure you do me a favor and hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it. Every now and then you'll see me throw up my thumbnail to cover up the live, but we here. Y'all, please hit the like button. Please. Thank you.
I wouldn't say that. I think that for Trisha's always had a really good image. Like people has always loved her. They've always loved me. We've never been in a situation where she has so much hate, I guess. And I always told her, no matter what, I'm gonna have your back. I don't care what nobody say. Like whatever we talk about in our house is in our house, but outside I always got your back. I'm never gonna like be against you in the public eye. It's just not something I'm gonna do. I think over the last couple of weeks, she's finally starting to realize who I really am. I think it just took her a while because of some of the stuff she went through for so long. And even after the little situation we just had, I think now she sees more or less like, she might have to get her stuff together because like it's so much that I'm going to be able to take. I'm not the type of guy that likes to throw around what I do and who I do it for, but I do a lot for a lot of people, and I pour into everybody's cup, and mine kind of stays empty sometimes. So at some point, I should be able to come to my significant other and she should be able to fill me up. You know what I'm saying? And it's not always.
Now, Ken, I respect you for what you're saying right here. I respect that 1,000%. I respect that 1,000. There's a couple things I respect that he said, but I respect that 1,000%. I do, because you can't give all, but the only thing is, listen, I ain't in y'all relationship. Let me shut my damn duck flappers.
Like, I need it all the time. Sometimes I just need to come and just lay there and be like, baby, yeah, I'm going through it. Help me out. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes with her anger and her temper and her trauma, it gets kind of hard to even, to even bring up certain stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Ken, you are such a great man. What's your sign?
Scorpio.
November, October.
November 1st.
Okay.
Okay, now I got some. That's good. I'm a Scorpio. I understand Scorpios and Scorpio men. I already got your whole personality based on that.
I do
Based on what my experiences are. When Scorpios are done, they fucking done. That's what I know, Carlos. When they done, they done. They deal with a lot, but when they done, it's over. Ain't nothing you can say. That's what it is. But I got a question for you. Now, this is kind of like, okay, Trisha has been separated for 5 years, right?
It's been a while, yeah.
Does the divorce process bother you that it's taking her so long to get that process done and over with?
So hear me out. In the beginning, yeah, I was like, hey, bro, it don't take that long. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? Are you still trying to somehow hope he gets his stuff together and y'all can be a family again? Like, what is really going on? But like, when I said earlier, Trisha is not private with me. She's private with the world. I think she has a really judgmental, like she has a lot of judgment around her when it comes to the whole marriage thing. And I think for her, it was the embarrassment of going through a marriage, getting divorced, her marriage not working. And for the longest, a lot of people didn't know. Me and Trisha would walk around and people was like, who is this dude? Like, that's how private she is. And I didn't trip about it because I kind of understood where she was coming from. But as we started to, as things started to progress, I'm like, hey, we got too much going now. You're gonna have to do something about that. And she is actively, she did a lot. She did a lot for me, because before she was still in the house, when we first met, she was still in the house that they had together. And I was like, hey, before we can move forward, y'all gotta cut ties some type of way. She sold out. She's done a lot of things that has helped us move forward. I think now it's like,
Ken. She's done a lot of things to help us move forward. I can tell you one thing that will help y'all move. Baby, we'll call y'all the next Speedy Gonzalez, honey. Because I know another thing that could get y'all together, a divorce from the main. Also, another thing that could get y'all together and stuff is if Trish go around there and find her therapist. I mean, okay,
the papers just need to get signed. And I think for me, I always try to protect her in a way that, and I try to, explain it. Like, people don't really know what we go through in private. All they know is what's going on outside. Like, a lot of people look at her and be like, oh, she's done it, she's this, and she's doing this, and she's doing that. And they don't know behind closed doors, Trisha is actively working to be a better person so she can be a better wife and a woman for me. We pray together. She constantly watches church. She's doing a lot of things to try to better herself. So it for me, it's
honestly, can I be honest with y'all? Y'all want to know what I got to say? Can I be honest with y'all? With all of the stuff that Trish got going on, reality TV should have been the last thing she thought about. I said what I said and I meant it. With everything Trish got going on, reality TV should have been the last thing on her mind. That's how I feel about it. I'm just being honest. With everything that she got going on, reality TV should have never been in the forefront of her mind at any point, because the woman needs some therapy, period. And there's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Just have to say that.
I don't personally get bothered by the things that are said, but I get bothered a little bit because I know that's not the person she is. Now, I don't care what nobody say about me. I mean, I'm gonna be a simp. I'm gonna be a clown for taking care of somebody else's kids. Like I'm always have some type of negative. It is what it is. But I always say you're a clown for not taking care of your kids.
I agree. I think
so if I'm gonna be a clown for taking care of responsibilities, I'll be a clown. I'm cool with that.
I think that people are so in tune to not seeing a real man, Ken. You know what I'm saying? And when they see a real one, they don't know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So we're not used to seeing that. I mean, I am. My husband is, but I'm saying people in general are not used to seeing that.
And that's weird to me. This might hurt some people's feelings, but I think a lot of it is about who you deal with, your circle, the people you're around. I don't know anybody that don't take care of their kids, and the one person I know is my brother, and I take care. I help where I can. I'll openly admit that the only guy that I know that don't consciously take care of his kids is my brother. Outside of that, I don't deal with men that don't take care of kids. So if you know a bunch of people who don't take care of their kids or don't take care of their responsibilities, that's kind of like a direct reflection on you, the people you're around, the people you need to change up your circle a little bit.
All your faves are back for a new season of Teen Mom, The Next Chapter.
I'm excited.
Girl, this shit still come on TV. It still come on the TV. The Teen Mom stuff still come on TV. Girl, that's new to me. That is new to me. Y'all, please hit that like button. Also, too, please shop thechefdondon.com for merch. Also, too, if you would like to be entered into the drawing, honey, I'm just going to throw this back up here really quick so you guys know. We are currently doing a giveaway / drawing with some of my new merch. All right, go around there and get you some of that Sarah merch, okay? Get you some of that Keep It a Buck merch and get you some of that. Y'all got that Sarah back there? Get y'all some of that merch around there, okay? Also, too, if you would like to be entered into this drawing, you get 3 items of your choice from our store plus a $25 Amazon gift card. Of course, multiple entries. Get you multiple what am I trying to say? Lord Jesus, be with me today. Child. Multiple entries are welcome. All right, we're gonna do our first one on the 16th and our second one on the 13th. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for the support, and shout out to everyone who has already bought from the store. I appreciate y'all.
I can't believe we made it.
I mean, I think that's the reality TV circle. You see what I'm saying? Like if you look at, I'm not saying.
I don't think that's the reality TV circle.
Okay, all right. Okay, Carlos, clean it up then. I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard.
I don't think it's reduced just to reality TV. I think unfortunately, what happens is you don't see a lot. It's not heavily promoted. Is what
right. Yeah, it's just not promoted. Yeah.
They're like your husband. Obviously, Heavenly's a great guy, great father.
I'm saying for me, that's the people I know. The people in.
Oh yeah, no.
I don't have too many friends.
Yeah,
I know is a doctor or an attorney or something. So yeah, they taking care of their kids. But I'm saying when I watch reality TV or look at the people that I know in that circle, we see those types of men, and then I go back and say, hey, damn, I hit the jackpot. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but one thing I will say about all the Huntsville men, at the end of the day, I think those men are great fathers. I will say that husbands, that's debatable.
Yeah, different, right?
But do you still want to, or have any intention still of marrying Trish?
That's mark my words. We're going to be together forever. There's nothing like nobody is going to change my mind. Now, here's the thing. Like Dr. Heavenly said earlier, like I'm not one of them people that I'm not putting like 1,000%. Like everybody can mess up. Everybody can make a mistake. I'm not saying that that's the case, but I'm a firm believer as when a person shows you who they are, you believe it. Until they show you something different, then you have nothing else to believe. And I know Trisha to be a good woman. Does she have flaws? And we all do. But she's not this person that is out here playing, pimping and got this side dude. I'm supposed to be the side dude actually, and got the husband and got the other boyfriend. And I'm like, nah, that's just not her. Like that's not who she is. And until she shows me that, I'm gonna believe she's a good woman. That's the only thing I can believe. That's what I see everything.
I believe that she's a good woman. The only thing that I see with Trisha, I see 7 minutes, so I have no real. It seems to me that she's broken. The last dude broke her, and it seems like to me if you do anything wrong, all of those memories gonna come back out on you, and that's the issue. It ain't that she gonna do shit. It's when you do something that ain't really nothing that she's gonna blow up about. You see what I'm saying?
I try to tell. So here's the thing. Like I posted a video the other day. Well, actually, it was about a week ago, and it was one of the very first shoots we did for the show. And like Trisha was so scared. Like when I say Trisha's hard, like and when I say I've never seen her like that before. So on video, she's looking real like tense, uptight. you know, and I just whispered to her, baby, it's gonna be all right. It's all right. Or the world is thinking, oh, she not into that man. He touched her and she's not. And I'm like, dude, like she walks around with her trauma on her face and in her body and in her emotions. And I'm trying to get people to understand, like, everybody has so much to say about, you know, what they think. You know, everybody is coming up with an opinion and putting it out there as a fact. I specifically said in the comments what was going on in my status, what was going on. I said she was scared. I was asking her, was baby okay? I was checking on her. I was just being me. And it's just crazy because Trisha has been through so much. Like, when I first met her and she explained and we actually started actively trying to date, and she was expressing to me some of the things that she had been through, I was like, man, ain't no way nobody can be like that. I'm like, because I personally never met anybody like her ex. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I've never met anybody like that. And so I'm like, bro, there's no way. You know what I'm saying? She's so used to abandonment. She's so used to a person nitpicking at everything she does. Like, so I think a lot of this, when the comments and stuff, I think that's what triggers trauma, because everybody nitpicking at some of the stuff that she's doing, and she's not really a people person. She don't like being in front of cameras. You know, everybody, well, you gonna be on the show. You can't change a person overnight. Like, you can't make a person be. I'm outgoing. I get in front of a camera. I bodybuild and compete. So I step on stage. I've been in different shows and other movies, so I'm used to the lights. You know, Trisha's not, and even now she's still. You know, I still have to give her a pep talk before we do what we're gonna do. So yeah, it's just trauma, man. Her trauma is so big and so, like, it shows every day. So, like, what I do is the first thing in the morning. Most of the times, the first thing in the morning, I ask her, is she okay? And if I see her mood anything other than happy, we pray. I just pray. And then her.
I'm sorry. Ken. I heard you saying y'all done everything but pick up that phone and run down there and call a therapist. The girl needs therapy. She has been through a lot. Okay. She done been through a lot. She done lost her parents. She, you know, that man over there ain't no good. I mean, she done been through a lot, but I'm not hearing you say the woman need therapy. Hold that woman hand around there to the therapist's office, damn it, because she need it. Shit, a lot of us need it. Moving on.
Her mood shifts, that she's gonna have a good day, and you know that everything is gonna be okay. Because all it takes is one little thing. If I sneeze the wrong way sometimes, she mad. I'm like, damn, baby, like, what I do? And it's not that she's mad at me. She's just got so much going through her head, and it's like, yeah.
But who wants to? Okay, listen. I get it. We're all human. We're gonna all go through some stuff. I get that, right? My thing though is, do we get to a point to where it don't, like, I'm not finna just keep sitting up here taking all of this. If I see you hurt, I got to walk on eggshells around you to satisfy you, to make you feel good, to make these things happen. Baby, you gotta go seek some help. Ain't no way. I'm sorry. There's just no way in hell I'm going to do it. I'm not gonna do that. You can do bad all by yourself. And I feel like in this particular situation, she got a lot on her. I just could not deal with someone who, I'm not saying that I would throw you to the wayside. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that eventually, if you do not want to get better, why am I still here? Because you got to want better for you. You know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't be able to take all the attitude. She can get an attitude in a split second because of what she dealing with. No, ma'am. That is not an excuse. You got to go get you some help. Period.
It's hard sometimes.
I'd like to ask you a question about Marquez, in your opinion. We only saw a little, I only saw a little clip of him. How did you feel about him not even wanting to pay for the divorce, or even asking her to put some money in on divorce after being absent for so long? And it wasn't but $400. I'm just saying.
If y'all only knew. And see, here's my thing. I've spent so much time trying to protect that man myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't never want to be the guy that's out ragging. That's her kid's father. At the end of the day, it's her kid's father. So I try to keep a certain level of respect for the man. But if y'all only knew, like it.
HoneyBook is a complete client flow management platform, which allows me to do everything all in one place.
it's so bad sometimes. Like he tries to make it look like, oh, I'm an active father. Man, we don't hear from the dude. We don't see him. We don't like Trisha rarely talks to him. And I had to coach Trisha to be able to communicate with him. Like I said, a lot of the stuff that me and Trisha do behind closed doors, nobody sees. They don't see us actively like, hey, y'all should have some type of communication. You know what I'm saying? And me coaching Zarya, because Zarya don't halfway want to deal with him most of the time. But I'm like, that's your father. Be good to your father. Hey, when your father calls, answer the phone. When he texts you, text back. Don't leave him on red. Like I'm constantly doing all of this stuff every day to try to make our whole dynamic be what it needs to be. But dude is just, I don't know. He's one of the most emotional people I've ever met in my life. Overly emotional. Like and there's nothing wrong with showing emotion. As a man, we should be able to show emotion. It's just too much for him. He's more emotional than Trisha is, and that's crazy. Like, I don't understand it. Like, so I understand, like,
he definitely emotional, girl, because when he was crying in that trailer, I'm still trying to figure out what the hell he crying about. She just paid for the damn ticket, man. You crying about that? Damn.
Now, why she is the way she is. Like, dude is, man, he's different. Like, y'all will never meet nobody like him ever again.
Do you have a relationship with him in the sense of he said something on camera about it pains him to know that you brought his kid a car. It pains him to know that you
I didn't buy him a car. He drives my car.
He drives your car.
That's what I'm saying. He's so emotional. Like Xavier drives a car that I had when I came into the relationship. I keep a bunch of cars, so I just let Xavier drive that. You know what I'm saying? I call it his car, but I didn't buy it for him. I don't know why he keeps saying it.
He also said that it pains him to watch you take his daughter to dance and, do all the daddy-daughter stuff. What is your response to that?
Come do it. You got the option to do it. You can be here and do it. Nobody is stopping you from doing none of these things. Nobody is stopping you from doing any of the things that you're supposed to be doing as a father. We've opened up the door to him on multiple occasions to be a father. He chooses not to do it. So you have a choice. You wake up every day, you do right and wrong. He chooses to do wrong every time you wake up. And he pays the price. He doesn't have a relationship with his daughter. And the longer you go without a relationship with your daughter, the longer it's going to take to fix that relationship. Like Trisha has him multiple times in the beginning, and she just stopped. She was like, hey, your daughter has this, And like I said, I don't like to rag on the dude, but this is the type of stuff we go through. We had a vacation. Zarya had a dance recital in Florida. In Florida. He came. He stayed in another hotel 7 minutes from the venue that she was dancing at. He missed her recital. He missed it. 7 minutes down the street from it, he missed it. And then shows up like, oh, man, my bad. And this is what we go through with him. It's constant. And that's why Zarya don't like it. I don't miss anything. I don't miss anything. I've missed one of Zarya's dance recitals, and she knew ahead of time that I wasn't going to come because I had personal matters, I had business to take care of. But
okay, listen, y'all, hear me out. Oh shit, I don't even know what to say. Let me shut up. I don't. The man has patience that God has given. Like, it's just no way, y'all. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Shout out to him for the patience. I've been busted that no good beside his head.
I haven't missed a recital. I haven't missed a dance. I go to her practices. I go see her practice. I take her to practice, pick her up from practice, take her to school, pick her up from school. We go on like different outings together. Like he has all the opportunity to do it. He just chooses not to.
I pretty much just got one last question, and this is just me just talking. I mean, you say you know who you are, how you look, and all the women you could have, whatever. Does it become like, this is too damn much? Okay, first of all, she broken. Okay, second of all, she got a kid. Third of all, I got to do with this dude that ain't really. It's like, when is enough? Like, goddamn, she got all this going on. I can have this over here with no problems. When is too much? I'm just asking.
First, I think I'm gonna have. Now, there's no shade, Dr. Heavenly, but I'm gonna have a problem with any woman. Sometimes women are just, it's gonna be a problem some type of way. But at the same time, I told Trisha in the beginning I wasn't gonna be the man that she hates. I'm never gonna abandon her. It's gonna take a lot more than what I've been through for me to leave Trisha. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's hard. It's real hard. But I've been through some real hard stuff in my life, and I didn't have nobody to turn to.
I guess where I'm coming from is this, and this is real serious when I say it. I've been doing reality TV 10 plus years, right? And I've had people on our show that have been together 20, 25 years, right? And it's been very difficult for them to keep their marriages. A lot of people have filed for divorce or whatever. Pretty much you guys got a new relationship. On top of all these problems that she's broken, she got this man that ain't really doing what he's doing. She got other kids. And I'm a relationship expert, I know what works and what doesn't. On top of all that, y'all got reality TV. What makes y'all stay there? And you know what I'm saying? It's because we've known, and we can say that 50% of relationships or marriages are going to end anyway, but it does magnify the issues you already have. And evidently she is watching these shows. She is watching Messy Money. She is. So why continue reality TV when you know this person is already fragile?
How not to pay off your credit cards. I owe $20,000 on my cards. How fast can I pay these off with minimum payments? 109 months, so you'll pay.
I'll ask her multiple.
So I guess my question would be, what's up, camera? What's going on? I guess my question would be like, I'm with you, T. Like, it ain't gonna last long. Like, listen, I don't understand. How did God make you? Because I don't get it. I couldn't.
So occasions if she didn't feel like she wanted to do it.
What's her reasoning for doing it then?
I think because she's like I said, I could be wrong. I don't want to like speaking for people, but I think she's doing it to come out of that shell. I think she's doing it to try to be a different person, and she's doing it for me. I thought she did it for me. Like if it weren't for me, she would have never done it. She done it for me because I felt like it was an opportunity for us to grow in a sense. You asked what made me do it, and I want to go back and retract. And my answer for real, my main answer is we got together on love. Most people get together for survival instincts. I came up on love. I didn't came up on how to survive. She didn't come up on how to survive. So our initial attraction to each other was built off a bond of love, not me needing somewhere to stay or her needing somebody to take care of her kids. So I think a lot of it is just that. Like we love each other. We truly are in love with each other. And everything is gonna be hard. Everything is hard. Like it's not really. I got a lot of stuff she could say, oh, you got to deal with my brother, my friends, and all the stuff that I be having going on. So she could call that hard for her, But
she did say last week in that interview that Ken was more so up for being on TV than she was. She did say that. I don't know how true that is, but she did say it.
Yeah, we locked in. Like, contrary to what people think, they think we got this whole makeshift fake relationship. It ain't gonna last. Watch.
I believe you. I believe you're a stand-up guy. I have nothing bad to say. I think that you're a stand-up guy. We don't see this as often as we should be, my brother. And maybe you should teach some guys how to be a real man, because it ain't too many of them out there. I promise you it's not. Maybe the people hang around, but it's not that many. I'm telling you, there's not. They are either they there or they sassy. They too much of this or that.
I feel like a lot of this, man, I ain't gonna lie.
The man
I can encourage, I can motivate.
You
either got it or you don't. Yeah. That's just like as a woman, you either got the nurturing abilities or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Because all of us have been taught at some time.
I don't think they've been taught, brother. I don't think they've been taught. They haven't seen it. They don't know what it is.
I know a bunch of guys who were growing up with that were taught, and they just didn't.
I like that you say every day we wake up with a choice. Mm-hmm. You're right or wrong. And I think a lot of people it's a choice. Because obviously, and listen, I'm not a parent, you two are, but one thing I've always heard throughout my whole life is a parent can only raise their child so much that the moment they turn 18,
exactly.
If they go down the wrong road, it's not the parent's fault because the parent did everything to set up this type of success. Right. And I think when it comes to a lot of men, listen, I do agree that a lot of it is societal, is your environment, is the people you hang out with. I think your 5 closest friends represents who you are and who you are going to be. And that's why I want to ask you this question before we let you go. You are probably one of the best communicators we've seen on reality television, and it's your first season. You remind me a lot of Greg Leakes, which is, you don't watch reality television, but that's Nene Leakes' late husband. And one thing about Greg, who I had the pleasure of working with, he was always like the sounding board. He was the one that everybody said he's the words of wisdom. He has so much, the voice of reason. So you seem to be that, but I would like to know, because exterior, right? You're like the Black Hulk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like this big guy, but you are so thoughtful and you're such a great communicator. Like, listen,
Carlos, put your pussy up, girl. Put your pussy up. I'm gonna keep saying it. Put your pussy up. Put it up. Put it up. Put it up. The man don't want you. Put your pussy up, girl. Damn. Yeah, you wearing me out. I can only imagine what the hell Ken thinking. Damn. You compliment him more than Trish ass do. Yeah.
I'm a nice person. The way you handle Trisha when she admitted to your face she lied to you, I think that won all of us over because I'm telling you, I would have had a different reaction, right? Where does this come from? Your ability to be this great communicator and this man who really is so understanding of women.
Because in my last relationships, I wasn't. And a lot of times in like what I've learned to do, like in my last relationship, I didn't reflect on what she did wrong. I reflect on what I could have been better at. And it was communication, like communicating, being more understanding of somebody's trauma, understanding that things take its time and you can't speed it up or slow it down. And that's why the patience with Trisha is there, because, you know, it wasn't in my last, even though I was in that relationship for a long time, I still kind of had left it way before eventually, you know what I'm saying? Just because I wasn't, you know, it was, a lot of it was me, you know? And so for me, again, it's being better, trying to be a better person, trying to be a better man, trying to not be the man that Trisha once had. And she compares me to her dad a lot. So it's another thing, you know, when somebody compares you to their daddy or their mom, you know you're doing something right, you know, especially when they put them on a pedestal. But I just want Trisha to know that there's somebody out there that truly loves her, that's going to be there for her, that's not going to turn their back. And I think another reason why we've grown closer, because I think a lot of people, with it being reality TV, with all this negativity that comes with reality TV, most people would have folded already. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, mostly would have folded. Oh, your girl cheating on you. Oh, yeah, I'm about to leave her.
Yeah.
But me, it's gonna take a lot more than that, because I truly know. As long as I know, I don't care what nobody else says.
That's awesome. So listen, you seem perfect almost. What's your flaws, Daddy? What's your flaws? You got to have some.
Baby,
I mean, I have flaws. I'm still working every day.
Own juices, child. Yeah, over there flooding, honey. He's flooding in his own juices. Oh, thirsty ass. You're such a good man. Oh my God, you're such a good man. Girl.
My communication is good with Trisha because I love Trisha. My communication in other places can be better. Tone. I have my voice kind of carries, and you know, so I try to learn tone, because with Trisha, as soon as I go from here to here, she
How much should good car insurance cost you a month? $80? $120? Nope.
The additional therapy session after listening to this.
Being slower to anger. Like I do have, like, you know, anger issues, not with Trisha, but like with certain things, like I just don't tolerate disrespect. And I haven't quite learned how to operate within some of those situations. So I got myself in them, you know, just so I know I'm not going to respond positively. I need to work on that so that I won't, you know, that I'll be able to operate in those situations. But really and truly, like when it comes to my woman, I'm devoted to her 100%. Like I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to be perfect for her, because, and this might sound, I'm not blaming him, but I'm also trying to make up for all those years that she had the wrong person. You know, if that makes sense. Like I'm trying to counter all of that she went through. And I think for her, it's scary.
You can't.
I think for her,
there's something I disagree with. That's something I disagree with. I'm not getting with you to help you satisfy what you no longer had or what you once had before. I don't. That right there, I do not agree with that. I'm not going to take you back. No, when I got you is when I got you, and we about to move forward from here. I ain't about to go back and I definitely disagree with that. But hey,
away. And I think when she gets to that moment, she runs. Like soon as that gets there, that wall comes back up and she runs from it. And I'm just trying to get her to be able to get past that wall, get past that point.
I think this interview right here is going to help her get past it, because you're so eloquently and publicly speaking of your love for her. This is going to move mountains for her, I think. But my whole thing is, I'm a woman and I know a lot of chicks, right? They gonna be hating on y'all asses. I'm telling you on TV. I'm talking about from the people y'all know to the people y'all don't know. So you got to stand up for that. And not only that, are they hating? You're a target, my brother. Anything you do, they looking for something. Like my man, they be looking for shit. Can't find shit, but they looking for shit. And not only that, if you do the littlest thing, they gonna blow it out of proportion. But not only that, when they can't find anything, sir, they gonna make some shit up. So just be ready, be prepared. They gonna make some shit up. The street you ain't need to bend to.
The crazy thing about it is like when I say that me and Trisha spend so, like, y'all might think this is weird for 2 37, 38-year-olds, but like we sleep on the phone together when I'm out of town. We literally to this day, I just got off the phone with her before I got on college. Like we're always on the phone. We're always together. Like Trisha, so I don't go out with my homies like I used to. And if I do, Trisha coming. If she goes out, baby, you coming? If I say no, she's like, yes, you are. Like we don't do nothing without each other. Like that's how close we are. And most people are like, oh, you're gonna get tired of it. Nah. Like that's my best friend.
30 years, we started.
That's my best friend. Like I'd rather be go out with her, and I have more fun with her than I do with my homeboy most of the time. So yeah, like, I just want people to understand that, like, y'all can keep going on and on and on about who she is. It's not gonna change my mind. You know, that's my lady, and I'm gonna stick by her.
I guess my last question for real is, Carlos, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No,
do we have a connection with any of the men on the show? Who do you have the most in common with on the show and with the men on the show?
You want to hear that? Y'all probably gonna trip when I say this, because I don't know why people want me to have like be at odds with him, but I like Martell. Like, I like Martell.
Why?
I think Martell. I think Martell is misunderstood a lot of the times. Like, he is quick. Like, he has like a. How can I say it? Like, it's like sometimes the way he says things come off his lips. You know, it just always seems like he has like another motive behind some of the stuff he says. But in reality, once you get to know people, like,
no. You got that right. You literally got that right. That's because you was able to describe Martell. You was able to describe Martell to the T. You literally just described him to the T and then said he misunderstood. No, he not misunderstood at all. He always has a motive. He literally just described who Martell was and then said that ain't who he is. No, that's who he is. That's who he is. He ain't misunderstood.
Stay away from Martell. And as I got to know Martell, just people in general, you know. But Martell is actually cool as hell. Like, we work out. We both got that in common. And anybody that works out, I can rock with. We have similar business interests. There's a lot of things that we kind of have in common. No, T, come on now. Come on now, T. He reaching. His arms is tied because he is reaching. He is reaching. He is reaching. Now, listen, anybody saying Martell can't have no friends, but sir, you literally just described him only to turn around and say he misunderstood after you described him. I mean, that's some shit right there. He's a great father, from what I can see and from what I know. Marcel and Maurice, they're cool, but they messy. Like, they do a lot of back and forth, and I just ain't. And I ain't with all that.
Martell messy too.
I haven't really got a chance to get to personally know Moses, but he seems cool. And Flex, I like Flex. Flex smooth. Like, Flex smooth. He can dress. He's an older guy, so he's somebody that I can see myself like sitting down with and just talking.
That's Chris.
Chris Fletcher.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Just talking to and getting to know. I like partying with Marcel and them. They cool. They fun to be around. But I think like a lot of some of them that back and forth stuff they like doing and the way they talk just when.
Yeah, that's all I got, Carlos. Hey, I am impressed, and I'm not impressed easily.
She's not.
Yeah, I think that Trish is a very lucky lady, and I don't have anything else to say.
I heard you with me. I was kind of low key. I ain't gonna say scared, but
I ain't mean. I'm not mean. I'm a Scorpio, dude. I'm a Scorpio. I'm straightforward. I'm a realist. That's all.
You the same, then.
Yeah,
everything
and I try to
comes
make
off
stuff fun and funny, but I'm not mean at all.
She's not mean. No. She's a straight shooter, and listen. When you get a chance, watch the interview with Trisha, because at the end of the day, Heavenly really gave her some strong advice about making sure that she pours into you, not just privately but publicly, because a lot of men need to be able to see that. Not saying you require that, but it doesn't hurt to have that, right? But what I would like to say is this: you are a phenomenal human being, and I'm so happy you not only agreed to do the show.
Harold, according to Carlos said that. Well, maybe they said this on the show and I might have missed it, but Kim went to school with Courtney. Courtney from Huntsville, ain't it? They say he knew Courtney before he knew Storm and all them.
So, but the fact that one thing that I know for sure is this.
There are 15 new jobs added to Indeed every second.
When a woman is on reality TV and she has a man in her corner, that helps her out a lot because this man is able to talk to her. I talk to all my girls, but at the end of the day, it's different. I'm their boss. I'm not their romantic partner. So I can say the same thing that their man is saying, but that being that person's husband, boyfriend, fiance, whatever, it means something to that woman. Trisha, obviously, as you know, is getting a lot of negative comments, right? And I love the fact that you give her pep talks. I love the fact that you help her out with dealing with this because this ain't easy. She needs that. And my advice to you, Ken, is to constantly do that. Don't ever stop doing that. Reality TV is a hard gig. It's a very difficult gig to do. But I appreciated that a man is able to pour into his woman to say, no, baby, we're in this together. And I don't care what anyone says about you. Just know that I ain't leaving you because of what people are saying. I know you, and we're gonna rock this out together. I applaud you for doing that. And I just wanted to say that before you go back to lifting 50-pound weights. And wow, that's me.
Tried it with that.
I will get you, Ken. But I'll see you after you. I know. So, Ken, I'll see you at the reunion, and then we're gonna have. I ain't too bad, right?
I see you. I see the look. I see the.
Baby, I know when Carlos got up from that chair, he had to throw that bitch away. Do you hear me? Whatever chair he's sitting on, he had to throw that bitch away. Cause baby, that pussy over there just seeping juices and everything over there. You, baby, bussy, 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 bussy. Oh,
because of everything. I see you.
Go on, Carlos. You got it going on, Carlos.
But also, Ken, we're always big on promoting businesses. Dr. Heavily also has a university. She's also a relationship expert, and she has her own dental practice. So we like to make sure that people are able to promote their businesses. So tell the millions of raindrops and boopies where they can find you, follow you, support you, your lady, your business, and all that.
Okay, well, you can follow me at darkskin Ken _ that's DARKSKIN _. And of course, like I said, I'm trucking and stuff like that. But me and Trisha are actually in the process of creating our own personal training business, opening up a gym space. So stay tuned for that, because we truly feel like one of our biggest mentorships is the gym. That's our therapy. That's our bonding session. And we want to start getting couples to understand that, like, although y'all both might not have, gym aspirations, that is a place that you can go together and actually bond, and it can turn around a relationship just like that. So
not to cut you off, my free advice to you, because I give all my cats free advice. My free advice to you is that you and Trisha need to invest in helping couples work out together. Not only do it physically, but emotionally.
Yes.
So y'all business should focus on couples.
Yes.
That would be the difference between what all the other people are doing. So you guys should do that. You guys should get a.
Did I hear Carlos? I just want to ask, like, make sure I heard him correctly. Millions of people. Millions. Millions of people. Millions of the people. Okay, millions. Oh wow. Oh wow. Where are those numbers at?
App. You guys should also start a YouTube channel where people
working on all that.
Okay.
Yeah, we're working on all that.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Well, that's all I got, Ken. Very nice meeting you, sir.
Nice meeting you too.
All right, guys, and Love and Marriage Huntsville returns August 17th. Family Empire returns August 16th. Every Friday, 8 o'clock 7 Central. And the same thing for Huntsville. Every Saturday, 8 o'clock 7 Central, where you can see this wonderful guy. Me and Heaven will see y'all next Monday.
Where you can see this wonderful guy. Or you can see this wonderful guy. Carlos. Baby, that Bucci cat over there wet, ain't it? Bucci cat just dripping. Listen. Okay, thank you, Terry. Thank you. They couldn't give me advice on how to take care of a grasshopper, let alone my relationship. Listen, I'm with you. They're just in here saying stuff. Who you talking about? Just Mia? Just Mia? How you say your name? Stormy knows that Trish slept with Martell. That's why she on the show with Stormy grinning and looking stupid. Baby, y'all are funny. Ken, how many lot lizards? Y'all need some help, honey. What grandfather did you see the courts, baby? I don't know. That was a little crazy. So you don't like the Scots because they messy and go back and forth. Did you mean they go back and forth with their wives or something? What you meant by they was messy? But I'm just saying, if the Scots is messy, what is Martell? I'm just wondering. Oh, you talking about them three? Yeah, I'm just saying. I don't know. I have no earthly idea. So here's what I'll just say about this entire interview for me. Well, I'm gonna take into consideration Trisha's part of her interview and Ken's interview. From Trisha's interview, I could tell Trish the mama needs some therapy. Mama needs some therapy. Mama needs to go sit down and have a conversation. And that was one thing that I did not hear Ken say in this interview, unless I missed it. I did not hear him say that I want the love that I have for Trish to last. Because honestly, the only way that this is going to last is if she goes to therapy and gets help. You're going to flip one day. You just gonna end up going off one day. Because if you got to think about all of the pressures that she's dealing with on top of everything else, and it doesn't make you not a good person. It does not. But I'm just saying, it feels like, I don't know. I just couldn't be with somebody. And one thing, maybe this is why I'm not in a relationship. I'm not, it's not my job to go back and fix what you've already been through. That's not our job. That's not our job. Our job is not to fix what has broken you in that sense. That's not our job. Our job, if we are going to be with you, is to move on in the future, make things better, help support each other in that way, be there for each other. But that other stuff, I'm not doing that. I'm not going back and, I want her to heal from 10 years ago. No. You're going to get frustrated and you're going to eventually blow up. You are. And again, it does not make you a bad person. It just says that one day you're going to get frustrated if she does not get the proper help, because this is going to be something that's going to continue to keep going on and on and on and on forever. And people have a breaking point. Yeah, I think it is super unhealthy. I do. I think it is super unhealthy. And again, she just needs some therapy. Something in this. Ken's a great guy. I'm not disputing that at all. I just think he's going to have a day where he's just going to blow. I do. I really do. Just my thoughts. Because I don't care how good of a person you is, you human, and you're going to have those moments. You're going to have those moments, period. So I don't know. Yeah, baggage. Thank you. Carrying that extra baggage, baby, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You better unload before you come over here with me, because I'm not carrying them bags on around here with me to Paris. You better empty them bags on up, baby. Empty them bags. Go to therapy, empty out everything you dealing with on the therapist, because that's what they are there for. And then we gonna get back. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Ken is a stand-up guy, best dudes across all reality TV. He may be over-invested in trying to help Trisha resolve her issues. He may also make Trisha secretly resent his support. She's embarrassed. I can see that too. I think it's a lot of variables with this one. I really do. I think there's a lot of variables with this one. I really don't have nothing bad to say about Ken or anything like that. I just really hope that somebody can encourage them or encourage her to go get some help. I really do. Yeah, I really do. I really do. Does Ken think he's a therapist? Probably a little bit. And I can't fault him for that, because I think what he's trying to do, I do think he's trying to help do that, but he can't do it. He can't do it. He doesn't have the capability of doing it. He can't do it. This is a crying shame. Oh Lord. So really you ain't here for it? You ain't here for it? Jen walked into Trisha. Oh, Ken walked into Trisha carrying that baggage. Ken needed to not help her unpack. He chose this foolish relationship. They both need help. I agree. I heard her say that when Heavenly asked her, it was either Heavenly or Carlos, one of them asked her if Ken proposed, would she marry him? And she was like, you know, we just need to go to therapy. No, you need to go to therapy by yourself. And then y'all can go to couples therapy on that. But you got to go by yourself, baby. Yeah. You got to go by yourself. And also, Ken, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but when a woman lies, because that's flat out what Trish did. When a woman lies about stuff like that, if she omitted the fact that she went to Martell's house, she omitted that information for a reason. She omitted the information for a reason. I'm gonna need you to triple, quadruple think that thing, because that to me says a lot. If you cannot be forthcoming and honest about the fact that you went over to this man's house, regardless of what the timeline is, the fact of the matter is that you went over there. So since you went over there, I just want to know, why are we playing this game? Why are we playing this bring around the rosy game when you could just tell me, girl, yeah, I went over there. This is before you. Like, I don't understand. I just don't get it. Lies and still lying. These crazy ones, those crazy ones be the ones with the good. Ken is sprung. Yeah. They both may have some good. Yeah. Ken sprung. Ken may end up hurt. That's my thing. He is a good guy. We cannot take that away from him, at least based on what we've seen. I do think he is setting himself up for her. I do. I cannot even lie. I do believe that he is setting, because if I'm gonna be honest, I still don't think Trisha is all in with Ken. I don't think that. There's not a bone in my body that believes that Trisha is all in with Ken. I don't believe it. I do not. I just don't. Kenneth done bit off more than he can chew. Cam, you are funny. I think the timeline is the reason she's lying about things concerning Martell. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that could be the case. On why she told that lie. She went straight around there and told Desmond and Stormy that she ain't went to that man's house only to sit up there and talk to him, and that literally is what it was. What got me is I don't train men, but for you, I'll make an exception because it's Martell. Yes, Marilyn, she did say that she told that to Stormy. You sure right. Honestly, y'all, I don't even think that this is going to be the end of the things that we see from Trish and Ken and Martell that don't make sense. I don't. I think this is going to go up throughout the whole season. I do. I think it's going to be dragged out the whole season. You guys have been stars on my show, on my #1 show and you guys are stars. Yes, honey. Yes. Come on, stars. Yes. The reality TV stars. They need more than therapy. She needs Jesus. Oh. Well, she definitely needs Jesus too. I tried him and I know him. I tried him and I know him. Okay, listen. She was at Martell's doing sit-ups and pull-ups. Yeah. Like when I do that Carlos King, but I'm just saying, it's a lot going on around here in these streets when it comes to these Huntsville people. Jesus, what y'all got going on, Ken and Trish? Oh, now CK make you want to throw up. Oh, he make you want to. He make you want to. Okay, shout out to the we almost had 300 people up in here at one point. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Now, I wanted y'all to listen to the fact that if I was Carlos, I would not be sitting up and telling folks that I had not met my cast. Okay, I just would not tell people that. Tell the viewers that. Let the cast know, and let the cast know to not say something in the interview or something. But I think it is crazy for you to say that, because I do think, and granted, I ain't slow. I know they have casting people. I know they got all that stuff. But the one thing that I don't understand is, why don't you meet with your cast at least once before the season comes out, before y'all film, or before something? I just don't understand. I don't get that. I don't get you being the king of reality TV. You being the king of reality TV, and you haven't met your cast. But this is the same person who hosts this reunions and stuff. So listen, what else can I say? Martell dropping the dime on Chris Fletcher all because he felt Chris was on Mel's side. Please don't hurt me for saying this. Man, if Ken said slid in Melody's DM, how would Martell and Trish think then? Maybe she might act like Wanda. She might act like Wanda baby daddy be in her DMs and stuff like that. And they act like Wanda. You was in my baby daddy DMs. In my baby daddy. In my baby daddy DMs. Yeah, my baby daddy DMs. I cannot. Okay, so listen. We got the giveaway for some merch. Now I told y'all I was gonna capitalize off of that. Sarah surely is classic combo. Classic combo is on its way. Classic combo is on its way. The merch for Classic combo is on its way. Actually, the merch for Classic combo will be in by the 16th. Okay, Classic combo will be in by that time. All right. So we're doing a giveaway, of course. This is 3 items from our store. Okay, whether they be t-shirt, apron, cutting board, your Sarah tumbler, or the Keep It a Buck bag, or the Keep It a Buck t-shirt. Everything is not presented in this picture, but you can head over to our website and you'll be able to see everything there. Okay, because baby, let me tell you something. We ready. We ready. We ready. Okay. Kim, Martell, and Trish might as well go on down to the red roof. Not going down to the red roof here, honey. Good morning, and Chef DonDons. Good morning, Indigo Girl. Mods in chat, I believe they brought on Trish and Ken to give Hotel a storyline, and it's facing Trish. Yeah, absolutely. Because what else do Martell have going on in real life? No, seriously. What does Martell have going on? Martell don't got nothing going on besides that. So yeah, I can definitely see why the focus is on that. I can absolutely see that. Oh yeah, him sitting up here doing what he was doing is crazy to me. It is crazy to me. Okay, it is crazy to me. First of all, I want to say again, thank you to you all for the prayers. I did have a very significant loss in my family last night. So I can't really tell y'all how this week is gonna go for me. I really don't know. I want to say this one thing though, because there's a lot of people dealing with a lot of things. This grief is a bitch. Do you hear me? Grief is a bitch. And those of you who have been through it, going through it, you know exactly what I mean. It is a bitch. It don't mind sneaking up on you. It don't mind trying to keep you down. It don't mind trying to tear you up. It don't mind trying to do those things. I do have a therapy session on Thursday, guys. Because I got to. I need it for my own mental sanity, my everything that I have going on. I need it, and I'm going to absolutely stand in the gap for myself and get the help that I need. So y'all, please keep your boy in prayer. I don't really know how to take this. I do not know how to take this. I will be live in Patreon here in just a moment after I get done here. We'll be live in Patreon, so y'all make sure y'all head over to Patreon. Also too, if you would like to bless the platform, can we do that? It is 9:21. It's 9:21. Can we do $9.21? And shout out to y'all because we're almost at 13K subscribers. Yes, I've lost 6 family members in 1.5 years. It's tough. It is tough. I'm praying for you all. I'm praying for your sanity, just for your mental health, because y'all, losing my grandpa, that shit tore me up. And I have this thing of always just working through the pain. But man, it's like I don't even know how to explain it, man. I really don't. I don't know how to explain it. It's so crazy because I just knew I had a feeling in my spirit that I was going to get this call yesterday. I had it in my spirit. As soon as I hit that end button off that live last night, my phone just kept ringing and I just kept looking at it because I already knew. I already knew what it was. I already knew what it was. So please, please, please keep the prayers coming. Much love to you all. I am going to be going live in Patreon. So y'all meet me over there. And then, or Patreon and members only, we'll do both. And then also, I will be going live in just a few after that. Yeah, I'm going to be working today. I got to work to keep my mind sane. I'll be going live to discuss LaTasha Scott's most recent interview. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna talk about LaTasha. We're gonna talk about LaTasha and her most recent interview. Okay. Oh, Annette, I am praying for you. I am praying for you. I'm definitely praying for you. Listen, this death is literally amongst us, and it's hitting our community like hell. Like, death is here, y'all. And I'm saying that to say that we really do got to love on our people. We really do. We have to love on our people. We have to love on our people because you just never know. I'm going to share this with y'all and then I'm going to go. My family member, they passed away. We talked for an hour and a half yesterday. And had I known, that would have been the last conversation we had. Okay, I'm gonna go. I appreciate y'all. Patreon, I see y'all over there. Much love, much love, much love. I'm with Dal Chef. I just lost my cousin last week. I'm praying for you too. Listen, again, your mental health, your everything, it's all important. Take the time that you need. Listen, I'm getting ready to tell y'all not to be slumped over in the bed and stuff. I ain't put a lot of y'all just slumped over in the bed. I don't feel like doing shit today. I really don't. I just don't. Anyway, I holler at y'all. Let me see y'all over there on Patreon, the members only. I'm about to post the link over there. Much love to y'all. Y'all stay tuned. I'll be live shortly as well. Look on my community wall for subscribers. We'll talk about Latasha's interview. I just found out my dad was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. Being on YouTube is what helping my sanity. Listen, prayers for your family, healing prayers. Listen, let me just take a moment. Everybody, I don't care what you're doing. Let's just take a moment. It's 188 people in here. If you don't want to be in here, I'm okay with that too. It's 188 people in here. I just need us to do this one thing. Just take you a deep breath. Just breathe in and let it out. Breathe in and let it out. Y'all, we human, and we can never forget that. We can never forget that we are human. And I know everybody under the sound of my voice is probably dealing with something. And I just want to say, I'm praying for you. I wish you nothing but the best. If I was right in front of you, I would give you the biggest church hug that you have ever had. So again, this ain't about nothing else. This is solely about everyone dealing with what they're dealing with. Talk to your friends. Talk to your family members. Let your family members know you love them. Please, please, please. Life is short, y'all. And we have to enjoy it while we are here. And that's all I wanted to say. I'm praying for you all, giving you all the biggest air hug that I could give you. Much love, and I will talk to you guys later.